What is up, lads? It's Chris Modern9 here. Okay. I said I would do it. I said that I would do this. And I know that you've had to wait a long time for me to do it, and I apologise. I know that I should have done a video possibly a week ago, but I didn't do it because I did other videos. I was doing other videos. So, here it is. Here's the video that I said that I would do on Eden Hazard. Well, let's just talk about the situation. Let's just talk about the deal. Let's just talk about who was involved. Let's talk about how much it was. Let's talk about the unveiling. And let's just talk about Eden Hazard in general because, well, Chelsea agreed a deal with Real Madrid to sell him for 150 million, which I've got to be honest is the right price. I mean, Marina Granovskaya was pretty damn good in negotiations, trying to get as much money out of Real Madrid as possible, and well, a deal got done. So that was good, I guess. I can't say the same about the fact that Eden Hazard's gone, though. That's the thing. Well, how am I feeling? I feel heartbroken. I feel sad. Just distraught, really. That, let's be honest, we have lost our best player of pretty much 7 years. Name me one player who wouldn't want to play for Real Madrid. Like, Real Madrid are one of the top teams in Europe. In fact, they're probably the best team in Europe. And if Eden Hazard wants to go and broaden his horizons, start a new challenge, I don't blame him. I really don't. But I mean, Eden Hazard is a big player for Chelsea Football Club. He will always go down as a club legend. Absolute club legend. The amount of stuff that he has done for this club is unfathomable. He is just one in a million. Cast our minds back to 2012 when we won the Champions League against Bayern Munich in Munich. Didier Drogba scoring that penalty against Manuel Neuer in the shootout, and that confirmed our Champions League champion status. On Twitter, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting there on Twitter, and Eden Hazard in 2012 was like the big talk. You know, who was he going to sign for? Was he going to sign for Arsenal? Was he going to sign for United? Was he going to sign for Liverpool? And then he came out on Twitter and he said those really important words: "I'm going to sign for the Champions League winner." As soon as I saw that tweet, I was ecstatic. I was jumping around because I knew that we had signed a player ahead of the likes of United, Arsenal, Liverpool. I don't even know if Tottenham were even a big club at this point. All these clubs were interested in signing him. Even Real Madrid at one point. And we signed him for 32 million. And there he was, holding up a shirt. And we didn't have to wait too long before he made his debut. I think it was 2012. In the 2012-2013 season, that was his first season at Chelsea. His debut was away at Wigan. And that first performance for Chelsea was breathtaking. It was something I've never seen before. And he put on a show. And the rest is history. The man has done pretty much everything he can do at Chelsea. He's won trophies. He's carried us when we've had a bad season. He scored incredible goals. He scored goals against Tottenham. That one goal that he scored to help Leicester City win the league. He scored multiple goals against Liverpool. He scored that one goal that, I kid you not, is probably the best goal that he's ever scored for Chelsea. And that was that one against Arsenal when he just bulldozed his way through the Arsenal defence. Slotted it past Cech in the far corner. It was one of the best. I've got to be honest, it was the best goal that he had ever scored, in my opinion. I mean, there's loads of goals that he scored, but that one is right there with my favourite one. And for the last 7 years, I've had the privilege of watching him, week in, week out, perform some of his absolute best. Those flick passes, those combination passes with fellow players, the cutbacks, you know, the shoot across goal. The amount of times that he's done it and he's pulled us out of a complete hole. You know, this guy is incredible. And now he's gone. We don't get to see that anymore. And at a really bad time as well, when we've got a transfer ban and we have to rely on some of our youth players to step up to the plate. And to be honest with you, I really do believe in some of these youngsters. Well, when they come back from injury, Hudson-Odoi, Reece James, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, all out injured, they're not going to be coming back anytime soon. Maybe Reece James, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he has, I think he's got a problem with his leg. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do know the problem with Hudson-Odoi and Loftus-Cheek. They're both out with Achilles problems, and they're not going to be playing for about a long time yet. But Reece James, I think he's out injured for only 3 months. All we need now is for Mason Mount to get injured, and that'll be a real bad thing, wouldn't it? But no, let's go back to Eden Hazard. So, of course, after 7 years of pure mastery service at Chelsea, obviously he's gone to Real Madrid now. He got unveiled on my birthday, believe it or not. Yeah, great birthday present from football and from Real Madrid. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I've tried my absolute best to avoid any and all pictures of Eden Hazard in a Real Madrid shirt. I just can't get the courage to do it, and I'm just like every other Chelsea fan right now. I will do anything to avoid a picture of him. I mean, every Real Madrid fan right now are jumping around, because they've got like a world-class player, but this is the thing with Real Madrid, is that they always sign a world-class player every summer. That's their norm. That's their rule. Every summer is to sign a world-class player every summer, or their Galactico, as they like to call it. And, well, I mean, we all knew this was going to happen anyway, because first and foremost, in January, Zinedine Zidane got reappointed as Real Madrid boss, and who is his favourite player? Eden Hazard. And I do believe that when Zidane was Real Madrid manager the first time, he wanted him. And, well, it could have been anybody to become the Real Madrid boss at that time. It just had to be Zinedine Zidane. And from there on in, like even when the season was still going on, we all knew at that time, he's off. He's going. He's going to want to play for Zinedine Zidane to start off with. It's his boyhood dream to play for Real Madrid. He wants to broaden his horizons. He wants a new challenge. There's no stopping that. Unfortunately, that's the case. And there's nothing you can do. We could do our best to try and keep him, but the problem is, if we did keep him, that means he would have probably seen his contract out because, well, I don't think we would have been able to give him a new contract unless we were willing to pay more money every week to keep him. He would have not signed a new deal, and then we would have had to release him the following season on a free transfer because his contract would run out. And, well, that would be easy pickings for a team like Real Madrid. So the best thing to do is get as much money out of Real Madrid for him as possible. And, well, it hurts, but we have to learn as Chelsea fans, we have to understand that the future is now. We have to look to the future, forget about the past now. The past is done. We've got Willian, we've got Pedro, but we do have Pulisic. Remember him? A glorified summer signing. I'm gonna continue to call Christian Pulisic as a glorified summer signing because yes, he signed in January and yes, he remained on loan at Dortmund until the end of that season and then he's now back here. But I feel that he's a glorified summer signing, and I hope and pray that the Premier League is nice to Pulisic and he does very well next season, and he does for Callum Hudson-Odoi what he did to Jadon Sancho at Borussia Dortmund. I mean, think about it. Jadon Sancho and Hudson-Odoi are both wingers. Pulisic played with Jadon Sancho at Dortmund. So, all Pulisic has to do is treat Hudson-Odoi like Jadon Sancho, and then Hudson-Odoi will become a world-class player, hopefully. Let's just get him out of injury first, and then let's worry about that later. But, yeah, I'm going a little bit of a tangent. Before I end this video, I would just like to send Eden Hazard a heartfelt thank you. Thank you so much, Eden Hazard, for everything that you have done for Chelsea Football Club for the last 7 years. Thank you for entertaining me with all your goals. Thank you for helping Chelsea to win so many titles. Thank you for just getting us out of a hole when things are tough. Thank you for just everything that you've ever done for the club. And I wish you only the best in your future endeavours. I really do. Except if you go up against Chelsea, of course. That's when I don't wish you anything. But no, in all seriousness, I just wish Eden Hazard the best for the future. The guy deserves so many plaudits for everything that he's done for the club, and just thank you. You've won everything you've needed to win at the club. So many Premier League titles, so many FA Cups, a Europa League. Sadly, we couldn't win a Champions League when you were around, but still, that doesn't mean to say that you're not a world-class player, because you are. You are one of the best Chelsea players to have ever played for Chelsea, to ever wear the Chelsea line on the shirt, and you will always go down as a Chelsea legend. Along with the likes of Terry, Lampard, Drogba, Cech, all these top quality players, you will be amongst those lads. And I hope and pray that one day you will come back to the club as either a coach, maybe an ambassador, maybe a representative of the club. You'll be always welcome. Always welcome. So yes, I'm sorry if this video has been so late. I know that a lot of people have been waiting for this, so here you go. And let me know what you think about Eden Hazard's departure in the comment sections down below. And yeah, be nice, guys. This is a community. I don't want any hate or anything like that. I hope I've said the right things. And yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Chris Modder 9. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Head up and peace.